Welcome to Module 1. I call them modules because it sounds fancy, so I hope you're in for a good time. I'm asking you, begging you, telling you, I guess I'm pretty much bossing you around. From now until Module 7, I need you to write first, ask questions later, no matter what you think of. Anything that comes to your mind, jot it down. So that would also mean that I want you to have a pen and paper close by so that if you need to write anything, you're able to. But the number one thing when I work with my consults is I want to know, what are you good at? What are your strengths? I'm sure you've probably done this in an interview. You're like, well, I'm very punctual and I work well as part of a team. But this isn't a job interview. This is for you to decide what the founding pillars of your business is going to be. We're going to only use strengths in that foundation. I could care less what you think your weaknesses are. I think by the time that we become doulas, we all already know we have our flaws or weaknesses, whatever those may be, but they're not going to serve us, and they're not going to serve us well in this business if we give our energy to those. So we're actually going to ignore them. Now, this doesn't mean that we're not teachable or we're not approachable or people can't come to us with any type of critique. We're going to keep an open mind, but we're not going to dwell on the things we don't love about ourselves because that's just energy lost and we don't get our energy back. I'm sorry, but I started with the very hardest thing to do in business is to know what your strengths are. So these are strengths that you feel firm in your belief in, things that you know, no matter what someone told you to the opposite, that you wouldn't believe them. These are things that are true to you. They won't change. If you have trouble thinking of strengths, I'm gonna go ahead right now and tell you you're not alone. It's actually more common for especially women to identify with their strengths because we're always so busy thinking of others, but maybe even spending too much time on those weaknesses or negative thoughts. So when we're asked to only look at the things we know we're good at, things we could stand on top of a mountain and shout, I am really, really, really outgoing. That's something I know to be true that no one can ever convince me of otherwise. I'm outgoing. Some might classify me as annoying. Good for them, but I'm going to choose to brand myself as outgoing. It can be anything. There's no wrong answer. There's no proper answer. And there's certainly no businessy answer because that's not actually what we're doing right now. We're talking about you, not your business yet. Your homework is to list as many of your strengths that you can think of, the things that you know to be true about you, the things that nobody can talk you out of. We're going to go more into that in the next modules. So that's why you got to keep watching. But anyway, I want you to start writing this list. And I promise you, this will probably be one of the most boring modules. That's why I thought we'd get it out of the way first. If you're having trouble thinking of anything, ask the right person, not some jerk. Ask someone nice who knows and loves you, who cares about you and wants to see you succeed. Say, what are 3 things that you really love about me? But just make sure you don't ask the crumb bums, the people who are just going to make you feel rotten about yourself. Ask the people who care for you as much as you care for them. All right, so once you have that done, you are already ready. You're all set to continue on to Module 2. So I'll see you over there.